250.
बुद्धियुक्तो जहातीह
बुद्धियुक्तो जहातीह
उभे सुकृतदुष्कृते
उभे सुकृतदुष्कृते
तस्मात् योगाय युज्यस्व
तस्माद् योगाय युज्यस्व
योगकर्मसु कौशलम्
योगकर्मसु कौशलम्
251. The meaning of the words of the shloka. Buddhi yukto, that is buddhi yuktaha, the one with the conviction of equanimity. Jahatiha, that is jahati plus iha. Jahati, renounces, overcomes. Iha, here. Ubhe, both. Sukrita dushkrute, good deeds and bad deeds. Tasmad yogaya, tasmad yogaya, tasmad, therefore, yogaya, for yoga. Yujyasva, you strive. Yoga, yoga. Karmasu, in karmas, kaushalam, skill. 252. The meaning of the shloka. The one with the conviction of equanimity overcomes both good deeds and bad deeds here in this human birth. Therefore, you strive for yoga. Yoga is skill in karmas. 253. Bhashya.
बुद्धियुक्तः समत्वविषयया बुद्ध्या युक्तः बुद्धियुक्तः जहाति परित्यजति इह अस्मिन् लोके उभे सुकृतदुष्कृते पुण्यपापे सत्त्वशुद्धिज्ञानप्राप्तिद्वारेण यतः तस्माद् समत्वबुद्धियोगाय युज्यस्व घटस्व योगो हि कर्मसु कौशलं स्वधर्माख्येषु कर्मसु वर्तमानस्य या सिद्ध्यसिद्ध्योः समत्वबुद्धिः ईश्वरार्पितचेतस्तया तद् कौशलं कुशलभावः तद्धि कौशलं यद् बन्धस्वभावानि अपि कर्माणि समत्वबुद्ध्या स्वभावात् निवर्तन्ते तस्माद् समत्वबुद्धियुक्तो भव त्वम्
Translation. Whoever is with the conviction of equanimity is buddhi yuktaha. By the purity of his internal instruments, he attains jnana and thereby casts off both good deeds and bad deeds, righteous deeds and sinful deeds here in this human birth. Therefore, you hitch yourself to yoga, that is, strive for attaining the conviction of equanimity. Yoga is the skill in all karmas, the skill to have the conviction of equanimity in success and failure while doing one's own dharma, which comes out of God dedication. That itself is the skill by which the binding property is removed from karma, which always binds naturally. As this is through equanimity, you be the one with the conviction of equanimity. 254. Explanation. The true karma yogi is not affected by any kind of action, righteous or unrighteous. His complete detachment from results and equanimity between success and failure take away the binding property from his actions. His karma does not generate samskara and in turn vasana and rebirth. We have seen in 239.4 that there is no difference between righteous and unrighteous actions as far as their binding nature is concerned. The unrighteous actions may lead to suffering and the righteous ones to good fortune. The former may make you take births not necessarily human, and the latter may even take you to heaven. But once the effect of the good deeds gets worn out, your time in heaven would be over and you have to be born again. Both are chains, be it iron or golden. 255. Thus, heaven is not the ultimate goal of life. See 283. That goal is to get release from the repeated cycle of births and deaths. And that is possible only iha, here in this life. The route to this is karma yoga, doing one's ordained karma in God dedication, without any desire for its fruits, and with perfect equanimity between success and failure. A karma yogi is free from all dualities. His mind gets purified and eventually he attains jnana or realization of the self. And in that realization, all the karma he has accumulated gets burnt away. His actions do not invite further karma. He has only to leave out the prarabdha karma he came here with. See 2.12.7. So says Bhagavan later, Gita 4.37. It is quoted here. Yathedhasmi samidhognihi pasmasat kurute arjuna jnanagni sarvakarmani pasmasat kurute tatha. Just as a blazing fire reduces pieces of wood to ashes, the fire of knowledge reduces all karma to ashes. 256. If actions bind you, whether they are virtuous or sinful, why do any action at all? All living beings have to do some action or the other. If you do actions for their results alone, you will not escape the samsara. The skill is to do one's actions with no concern for the results, no duality, and complete dedication to God. Such karma will not bind you. Instead, it will lead to purity of mind and eventually to jnana. That is the root of a karma yogi. 257. Bhashya.
Yasmad.
Wherefore,